Hey guys, how's it going? Just throwing out another video here. This video here is going to be another news event. Um, and what event am I going to be talking about? It's basically going to be a entertainment industry type news event video. Um, uh, and that's going to be is that lately we're in conflict again with North Korea. We, as in the USA. Um, Apparently, for starters, Sony, a company called Sony. I know when you think of Sony, I know you think of like the PlayStation consoles, and I think the same Sony you're referring to. Um, um, they were anonymously hacked. Not sure who and all, but they were hacked. Saying like, and they sent out private information and this, that, and the other thing. For starters, and not only that, but a movie that Seth Rogen and James Franco uh, were recently working on, called "The Interview," has been uh, has been effectively put in the can. You know, like, we're not doing this movie now, even though the I think already been working on it. Not only that, uh, a movie that Steve Carell had been working on. Uh, Not sure if he had been working on it or whether it had been completed, or either way, it had Steve Carell in it. That's gone in the shitter now. Why? Because it was poking fun at North Korea or whatever, and especially involving their leader. Um, and they had threatened to do 9/11 attacks if this movie, if people had gone to see these movies in theaters. And you're like, and decided where they're halting these movies now. They're not going to happen. You know. Um, and there's another movie called uh, Something America. I hope son forget or whatever. If you know what movie I'm talking about, I'm sure you'll know this one theater out in Texas. Uh, was put into theaters or whatever. But as of now, um, that movie has been rescinded from theaters too. Those Texas theaters. What do I think of that? Um, what the hell? Have we, as a country, are are we really turning into a bunch of pussies? I mean, like, uh, hell, for starters, I think Obama, uh, um, I think either the CIA or the FBI have verified that these threats made by North Korea uh, are empty. I think even Obama said, "Hey, they're not going to happen. They are empty threats." Yet we're still going to be like, "Oh my God, um, yeah, North Korea, yeah, let's." I mean, when someone comes up to us and be like, "Hey, we don't like what you're doing. We're gonna fuck you up." I just, when we can't even dare to fight back and be all like, uh, "Yeah, let's do." I don't know. Is it any wonder that every time something like this happens, that we're just gonna be like, first of all, we're just gonna be acting like a bunch of pussies. Well, not only that, it further enforces the notion that other countries laugh at us. It's like, and let's put it this way: I've been watching a few videos on this topic. I know the Amazing Atheist did a video on it. Alpha Omega Sin did a video on it. Mr. Repzion did a video on it. I mean, I guess you can understand from a certain point of view. We're trying to we can avoid something terroristic from actually happening, but if we can't even express ourselves, uh, I point out that, by the way, all these movies were comedies, or just uh, poking fun and everything. So, but when we can't even express ourselves without people getting offended, like when I say I don't like that, it's offensive. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna battle your pussy ass little meh. Like, even when something's proven, hey, this is not legit, you may go ahead and just do with it anyway. I mean, you're just gonna run away with your tail tucked between your legs? I mean, fuck. I mean, I mean, that just further enforces the idea that we went from like we could, I don't know who's worse, us or France. Because I think there's a stereotype of uh, France being pussies and everything. I'm not trying to bash France. I'm not bashing anybody I know who might be French. I don't know a ton of French people. And wait a minute. Am I really? I don't know, but just whatever. But my point being, and I wasn't trying to sound like a little hypocrite right there or whatever, but just disregard that little section right there, basically. But anyway, are we are we becoming? What are we becoming? Pussies or what? It's no wonder that other countries laugh at us. So I don't know. Um, I mean, I guess that's really all I have to say on the matters. The three YouTubers that I mentioned, Amazing Atheist, Mr. Repzion, and Alpha Omegasin, I can provide the videos in the description box below, and check their videos out and see what they have to say. They can probably explain things better than I can. But it's ridiculous, really. That's basically what I'm saying. And if we can't even express ourselves without people getting offended and be like, oh no, we're offended, we're just gonna bow to your feet and just, like, oh, I'm sorry, I have to grovel and apologize. Come on. We're better than that. Uh, yeah. We're supposed to be land of the free, home of the brave. And it seems like we're not so brave that when people get just, I don't know who's worse. It's like, people who can't even have this kind of reaction, or us when back away from an empty threat and run away with their tails tucked between our legs and just like, oh my god, we're a bunch of pussies. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding redundant, by the way, but I don't know. So I guess that's all I really have to say in the matter. Thanks for listening. I'll see you next time, and like I said, I'll throw those three videos that I mentioned in the crotch bar below. So, bye, guys.